Morning and welcome to a sunny Lake Wolfgang. Today I've got a very exciting video coming up. It is race day. Sarah's been prepping for this half marathon for months and months, and the day has finally come, and well, shall we say a slight storm has arrived. These clouds are looking very angry. Now I've had to pull out of this due to getting hip bursitis halfway through the training. So my challenge for today is to try and make my way to Salzburg, and I'm pretty useless at doing this sort of stuff, so that'll be a challenge in itself. But when I get there, I'm going to try and see the top 5 free attractions in Salzburg before Sarah arrives in Salzburg after a half marathon. I have no clue how today is going to work out, so sit back, strap yourself in for an interesting day in Salzburg. Oh my god. So we got on the earlier bus than planned, and now we're heading to a place called Koppel, which is the start line for the half marathon, but we're mega early. How are you feeling, sir?
2 hours early.
So there we go, we just got off the bus at a place called Salzburg, and we've now got to head towards the start line, although we are actually an hour and a half early. Yeah, it does seem a bit quiet, this Salzburg that we've landed at. Stumbled upon this auto museum. Look at this. So bizarre, we've come to this place and there is nothing here apart from what looks like a cow shed and a auto museum. Feels like one of the most bizarre finds ever. Check this out. Yeah, so at €15, I figured, well, that's my lunch in Salzburg. This has become so random. We've just walked up an extremely steep hill. So randomly in the middle of nowhere, like this little village. But I'll tell you what, Salzburg, it's quite nice actually. It's going on the list of potential places to retire in. We are literally in the middle of nowhere. Feel like we found where we need to be now. There's a bunch of runners going past and people clapping and whatnot. No joke, we've got here an hour and a half early. Sarah's suggesting we just stand here clapping people for an hour and a half. People arriving on little mini buses there. It's filling up a treat. So I've been thinking, if Sarah starts here at 1, it's a 20-minute walk for me to get down to that bus stop. And then I've got to get on the bus, get to Salzburg, which is another 20-30 minutes. Then I've got to start my challenge. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this. 40 minutes out until the half marathon starts. Loads of people have turned up now. 8 minutes. So now she's off, now I've got to start my challenge of getting down to the bus so I can get on the bus and then head towards Salzburg. I have no clue what I'm doing. Absolutely no freaking clue how to catch this bus. Sarah said to me to just keep walking down this road and then we'll get to the bus stop. So let's walk down there, see if we can get to the bus, find out when the bus is, and then hopefully I can get on the bus, get myself to Salzburg. Come on. Okay, so I've just checked the bus app and it's a 15-minute walk to get down to the bus, which is coming at 1:18, so I've got about 3 minutes to spare. If I don't get that bus, then it means I've got to get the next one, which is going to be in about half an hour time. I feel like this is going to be really tight if I'm going to make this bus or not. This literally lands me at the bus stop at my current pace, right at the point when the bus goes past. Oh my god, I can see the bus stop in front of me. Come on! Just made it on the bus. Spent some time now looking at these attractions and trying to work out the best route to take and where to get off this bus. I mean, I say that, I think I'm on the wrong bus. It's the 155 and I'm supposed to catch the 150, but I've just thought I'd get on the 155 anyway. So I'm just hoping that this bus kind of heads towards Salzburg way. And when I see what it looks like Salzburg, I'll just get off, I guess. I'm getting a bit worried now. It doesn't seem to say anything about going to Salzburg on the board. Geez, I made it. I got to the Hauptbahnhof. It was a bit touch and go there because I didn't have a clue what was going on. Made it here now. The time is 1:45. As I was coming in, I did see some runners coming into Salzburg, so they must be finishing pretty early. But yeah, I'm standing in the central area of Salzburg. Honestly, I need to get my shit together so I can start this challenge, but I'm just heading into the train station to see if there's anywhere where I can just pick up like a drink or something. I'm proper thirsty. Excellent. Shop is proper confusing, man. I've got a sandwich, but I can't find any drinks. I'm looking for a fridge and you literally just walk into an entire massive fridge. All I want to get is a water. She surprised myself in there. I got myself a sandwich, a Mars bar and a Diet Coke. Came to €5.30. Can't believe I just managed to get in and get out. Let's get to our first top 3 attraction. I've got to head south. And I think that's this way. And I'm heading to Mirabel Gardens, which is a 10-minute walk from here. I think I'm going in the right direction, but it's taking me for a rather interesting part of the town. Early teething problems on this challenge, to say the least, because Google Maps had it set up on buses, so it's giving me some sort of like weird directions and times to get to places. The sound of music. Eating my sandwich, which was very nice, had my Mars bar, and I think now I'm coming to the Mirabel Gardens. In fact, I know I am because I can see it in front of me. So this is Mirabel Palace and Gardens. All you can see down here. It smells absolutely beautiful around here. Some of the flowers are absolutely amazing. It is quite busy here, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to have a little walk around the gardens. We'll get to the other end and then we'll look what our second attraction is. Come on. I mean, I haven't seen The Sound of Music, but apparently this is a famous photo spot. The Pegasus of where perhaps there was a scene in The Sound of Music. But yeah, I've not seen the film. Fantastic flower arrangements around here. Right, let's get ourselves to the end of this garden. One thing I have noticed is there's lots of people taking lots of selfies. So you're kind of zigzagging all over the place. So I just had a quick look and Sarah is 1 hour 39 minutes into her race. She's doing really... Time is going proper quick and I've only gone to attraction number 1. So let's get ourselves to the end of this garden and see where we're going to go next. Come on. And there we have it. We've come to the end of the gardens. Beautiful gardens, definitely worth checking out. Doesn't cost you anything either. 10 minutes walk from the central Hauptbahnhof. And now, well, we all know that Salzburg is famous for one person. So let's get ourselves to Mozart's birthplace, which I believe is about 5 to 7 minutes walk. Let's go. Oh my God, it's getting busy here. I haven't got time to walk through these crowds. Do you know, Salzburg is absolutely stunning. The birthplace of Mozart. It's a yellow building here. Crowds outside the front, obviously, taking pictures. Look at the tourists gathering there, taking pictures of this building, me included. I don't know if that's just a museum up there or whether people actually live in there. It'd be mad, wouldn't it, if you asked? Oh yeah, previously Mozart lived there. Here he is, the man himself in the window. I tell you what, you know, I'm running out of steam. I've only done 2. So next up we're going to do Salzburg Cathedral. I've got to make it through these bloody crowds again to get to it, but apparently it's about 5 minutes walk away. So tell you what, let's get ourselves over there. Come on. Honestly, Google Maps is doing my head in. I thought I had a technique sorted where I just sort of walk around in circles and eventually you come to the right direction that you need to go in, but it doesn't actually work like that. It tells me that the cathedral's pointing towards a shop. I'm done with this Google Maps. And there we go. That was about a 5 to 7 minute walk, and that's Salzburg Cathedral right there. Fun fact, a place apparently where Mozart was baptised. Let's go and have a walk around the side of the cathedral and I can show you a side-on view of what it looks like, because it is amazing. Honestly, check this out. This cathedral is flipping amazing. Clearly making a bit of money on the old horse and cart rides. Beautiful fountain. Yeah, I'm quite taken aback by this cathedral. Gotta be honest, really is a work of art. And I've just noticed, and I don't know how I didn't notice this because I was miles away trying to get my challenge done, and this is the route that Sarah's going to come in on when she completes a half marathon. So stick around until the end of the video and we'll follow Sarah coming into the finish line. Just behind the cathedral you can see a fortress, and I think it's called Salzburg Fortress. It kind of looks down on the city. I've no idea if it's free to get into, but I know you can walk up there and have a look down on the city, so I definitely think that that's worth doing. It's about a 20-minute steep walk apparently, but I'm just going to attempt to follow Google Maps to get there. It is pointing in the complete opposite direction to where the fortress is, which is a bit odd, but yeah, let's try and find our way to the fortress. Come on. I'll tell you two things that slightly irritating me today. One is people that walk really slowly, and two, hate to say it, little kids running around screaming. They get right under your feet when you're trying to do stuff. I know they're only having fun, probably a bit of a miserable thing to say, but you know, I'm just being honest. Right, let's see what Google Maps says. Get ourselves this fortress. Prepare myself for a 20-minute climb with a quick swig of my Diet Coke. Quickly caught up with Sarah on the phone. She's just gone past another checkpoint, which is great. She's been going about 1 hour 46, 47. She sounds in a pretty good mood, so I think things are going pretty well, so that's good. Obviously the terrain costs money, so we're going to walk up there, which I think is this way. Let's go and take a look. Lose my rag with Google Maps. We're going around, I've literally been walking around in circles on a square trying to get, you know, that radar thing that sticks out. I can't work it out. I don't know what's wrong with me. Pash the Stiegelkeller, I mean, that's worth a stop off, isn't it? Not for now, because this is attraction number 4 out of 5, and I have to say, I think I might run out of time. I'm sure there's likely better views the higher I get, but just check this out. Definitely worth coming up here. Having a bit of a sensory overload moment. Check out how steep this is. We got bloody church bells going off, Katy Perry in the background. All sorts is happening here. It's all going off. I mean, literally. Yeah, I mean, Mozart was definitely musically talented, but this isn't it. Jesus Christ, this is well steep. Absolutely bonkers, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what's going on. All sorts of chimes ringing out everywhere. This is the train type thing that you can get. There's a word for this, and I can't remember. Is it funicular or something? That you can get to go up to the top. See if I can catch it while I'm here. I mean, there's the fortress up there. I'm not entirely sure how you actually get up there. That's just way too easy. Much prefer walking, challenging myself with these things. But yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually get any higher. Have a look around here. How on earth did I miss this on the way up? It's probably too busy trying to get a glimpse of them chimes. Let's have a little stroll up here. It's quite steep, this bit, to be fair. There you go, I made it to the top of where you can go for free. It doesn't tell you. You have to pay before you start climbing up there. I'm 100% classing this as a free attraction. It is €11.20 if you want to go further and you want to look around the top, but it is worth walking up here because you can see the views over the walls. Not everywhere. When you get to this height you can't see over, which is a bit of a shame, but further down you get some cracking views of the city. You can go through this archway past that little viewing point, and I'm not sure where it goes. It looks like it goes downhill, so if I can I'm going to try and walk down a different way. Maybe get some more views of Salzburg on the way down. Always hard to give them the justice they deserve on camera, but let me tell you, they are big. Views just get better and better over here. Beautiful view of the fortress from up here. Check that out. I've had to have a sit down, guys. Started going a bit dizzy then. I ain't stopped all day. I mean, here's me moaning What about Sarah though? Well, she ain't far away. And we've got one more attraction to go, which apparently is this famous bridge in Salzburg, where it's got a lot of love locks on and you can sit down and chill around there by the river. So that's the final free attraction that we're going to see. It's about a 16-minute walk, so we better get a Scooby on, otherwise we ain't going to make this. So come on, let's go. Well, you know, I feel like I've given myself quite a bit to do now. There I was chilling out there, really relaxing, enjoying myself. I think I've run out of quite a bit of time. So I've got a 16-minute walk now that I've got to do to get down to this bridge. I can't quite work out exactly where Sarah is, because if I do find my iPhone, she's only 2 miles away, which means she'll be coming in a few minutes. That's got to be wrong. Bizarrely, the only thing that's going to stop me now from doing this is this bloody UTMB that Sarah's on, because I've got to get across it and over to the other side, but there's just loads of people, so I don't know, we're gonna have to barge our way through. But yeah, people getting in the way everywhere. I'm each having to get a sprint on now to get to this bridge so I can get back to meet Sarah. I don't know whether I'm gonna make it in time. And there we go, the Marcus Steg Bridge. Really busy, that bridge, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to walk over it, but there is another free attraction to see in the beautiful city of Salzburg. Oh God, she's almost at the finish line. I've got to get my skates on here, come on. What on earth am I doing? I'm running alongside the runners for the last mile, so I'm just hoping I don't miss Sarah. I can't see where she is and find my iPhone. Doesn't seem to be working properly, so I'm just going to get a steady jog towards the finish line, and hopefully I see. I phoned her twice, she's not picking up. But come on, let's get a move on, let's go.
Yes. Put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air. Aber jetzt ist es geschafft. Sarah. Yes.
Oh my God, unbelievable.